Hey, good morning everybody. Hopefully you're doing well. It is Brian with Native Bird Boxes. I hope you're having a great Monday and it's a start to the week that's very good for you. I'm going to tell you once again, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Native Bird Boxes, so that way you can get all the cool little updates that we would have out there for you. It'll be something of interest, either it be vegetation, it be birds, it be just other nature and wildlife that we find while we're out and about, hiking on trails or out on our beautiful urban green spaces that we call golf courses. You can see these guys out here getting after it, working really hard this morning, preparing these fairways so that way everybody can get out here and be able to play some golf today. Well, guess what? I want to share with you about these Pine Boring Beetle traps, because I've got a lot of people that are sitting on the wire saying, that stuff doesn't work, Brian. Guess what? It's about breaking thresholds. When you break the threshold and you can help these pine trees to be able to survive and sustain their opportunities of living, then you know darn well it's going to work. So here it is. Look at all these beautiful pine trees right here, all in this area. Okay, it's enormous, beautiful pine here. Well, this particular club did a lot of clearing, and they came through here in a mosaic pattern, all on a permit, to be able to clear a lot of this native vegetation that was some exotic, but be able to knock down the height that was deterring the home sites that are behind us from being able to see their beautiful golf course that they've been desiring to see. As a proactive measure, this club set up Pine Boring Beetle traps to be able to help take care of these pine trees in case there was any disturbance to this area whatsoever. This particular trap right here has been set up for less than 2 weeks. Okay, you see, it's on this simple little shepherd's hook here. We got our trap, we got our pheromone and our baits all set up. Check this out. I didn't put all these in here this morning. Check it out. All right, those are all Pine Boring Beetles. Those little ones in there, you could probably put about 10 of them on a fingernail, a small fingernail that is, but there's some other pieces of some pine trees in there. You see some moving around that might still be alive, that haven't died yet. But then there's also a very large Pine Boring Beetle as well that's of a different species. But I'm telling you, this does work. All it takes is trying to break the threshold. When we're talking about the threshold, we're talking about what is a person's threshold, what is a tree's threshold to a disease, to an insect pressure, so that way it can continue to survive and be able to thrive strongly without needing any sort of pesticides whatsoever to try to break its cycle. So with the Pine Boring Beetle traps, it does work. It's all based upon where you place the traps, how the traps are continued to be able to have the pheromone systems implemented into them to continue to draw in these isolated areas the beetles off of the trees. And we're talking about the southern pine bark beetle that ends up attacking our native pine trees, and it will kill them. And once it kills one pine tree, like this big guy here, it'll infest it, they're gonna colonize it, and they're gonna kill it. And then the beetles they're able to fly, they're gonna go right over to the next one. They're gonna continue the process until we break the cycle. These Pine Boring Beetle trap pheromone systems break the cycle, and that's what we're trying to do, so that way we can salvage pine trees. Hopefully that's enough information to be able to get you guys started and get you interested in what's going on. It's a proactive measure, no different than applying a fungicide to your greens or anything else that's proactive that you're trying to do to protect as part of your element and your investment. Look forward to talking to you all. It's Brian at nativebirdboxes.com, or reach out to me, 239-825-1679. Y'all have a great day.